Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, let's talk about the applications availability. So when I say applications availability, so whatever the applications you have deployed in on the cloud, and whenever your user is trying to access that particular application, is that application available or not? So that is basically defined as an availability. So this we express as a percentage of time the application is operational and fulfilling its expected functions. So generally when I say like 19.95, it means that so your application is available 19.95 percentage, and 22 minutes, there is a 22 minutes downtime in a month. And so this is what the highest level of availability we try to achieve, that is 19.999. So it downtime here is 26 seconds in a month. Okay. And so this availability completely depends on what are the instances you are using. So in the Azure, so based on the instance type, okay, so the Azure promises the availability. For example, if you're going with the standard SSD, it provides 98.9%, and if you're going with the standard SSD, it provides 99.5%, and if you're going with the standard HDD managed disk, it provides 95%. And apart from that, so even we have an option of something called availability set. So here, so whenever you have the two or more instances which is being running at the in the availability zones, right? So we have an option something called availability set. So what is this? This is just a logical groups of virtual machines. Okay. So for example, here we have two types of options which is being given in the availability set. So we have the fault domains and the update domains. Assume like you have a group of virtual machines. So what we can do is, so we can just assign some of the virtual machine inside the fault domains. What is the meaning of fault domains? So inside the fault domains, so all these virtual machines are grouped in a such a way that they share the power and the network resources, and even we ensure that if one domain fails, other remain operational. Okay, this is what the meaning of fault domains is. So next we have the update domain. So in some situations, if your virtual machines is going for the updates, okay, so then you can just set some of the virtual machines inside the update domain. So if you set all your virtual machines inside the update, right? So what happens whenever there is some kind of update, so all your virtual machines will be busy in the updates, and there'll be a whenever user is trying to access your application, then it will not be available. So we need to plan in such a way that some of the machines will be inside the fault domain and some of the machines will be in the update domain, so that we can just logically maintain the availability. So whenever certain virtual machines need some rebooting, okay, but during such scenarios, the people can access from the fault domains. So this is what the meaning of availability set. Okay. And whenever there is some issue with the power or the network, so then you can just access the application from the update domains. So with if you're going with this option, so you can achieve the availabilities of 99.95 percentage. So yes, so this is all about availability. Now let me just show you where you can just make those configurations. And if you go to your virtual machines, and if you click on create Azure virtual machine, and if you just scroll down, so here we have availability options. Okay, so here you can see we have availability zone and the availability set. If you click on availability zone, you can just select in how many availability zones you want to replicate your the application, right? So you can just select all those settings. But apart from that, we have the availability set. Okay, so if you select availability set, so here we have a two availability set options. Okay, let me just select in the USDs we don't have. Let me just select Europe. Here also we don't have availability set. Let me just select some data here. Availability set. Okay, here also it's not there. Let me just select some other region like UK South. Here also it's not there. Okay, so here generally you should get the availability set. Okay, so based on your input, you might want to consider creating this to as a virtual machine scale set, which allows you to manage and go. Okay. So if I just select this, okay, so it's redirecting. So here it should show up the availability set options. So we'll have two options. Okay, it's not going with that. Is it because of the size? No. Okay. No, exiting only said no. Okay. Let's try with some other West. Availability is set. Okay, so here we don't have the existing one, so I need to click on create new. Okay, so here we have an option to create availability set. It's not because of the region. I was saying the regions part. Okay, so here whatever the name, you can give the availability set name, and you can see this is what the fault domains and the update domains. Okay, so here you can just tell. Okay, if you hover on to this, you can see so virtual machine the same fault domain share a common power source and the physical network switch, and I've just set that to 2. Okay, so if you have the update domain, so here you can just select. Okay, so how many update domains you want to set. So here the virtual machines in the same update domain will restart together during the planned maintenance, and Azure never restarts more than one update time at a time. Okay, so you can just select like how many virtual machines you need to go with the fault domains and the update domains. Okay, with this you can achieve the high availability. Okay, so yes, this is all about the availability. Let's discuss more about the virtual machines in the next topic.